We are out here in Scottsdale, Arizona, getting ready to go to Barrett Jackson, the largest automotive auction in the country. And then we are making a trip over to Radford Racing School. We are gonna go out there and tear it up in their muscle car experience that is just a little bit tailored for us Badassadors. And we're gonna see how involved the drag racing portion is and see if I can come home a little bit better than I left home. So let's see what they got for me. All right, we are here at Barrett Jackson, the largest automotive car auction in the country. Right behind me, we've got the four-door Dodge Charger RT making a whopping 500 plus horsepower, 500 plus foot-pounds of torque, and this one just so happens to be in the ludicrous blue. You guys have seen the two-door, but let me introduce you to this. So this is the exact same chassis as the two-door. The only difference is they took this rear corner panel, cut it up a little bit different, put a door here, and then they took this, shortened this front door, and refit it in order to fit four doors in the same chassis as two doors. So, pretty exciting stuff. Everything as far as aftermarket parts that you will be able to buy in the future, for the most part, that goes for the two-door will also go for the four doors. All right, so we're here in the back seat of this Dodge Charger, and I want to say, man, this thing has so much leg room. Like, I am 5'10", 5'11" on a good day, and there is inches between my knees and this seat. And this seat is not all the way up, it doesn't look like. It looks like there's still sufficient room between this seat and the dash. So, man, the amount of luxury and space in this back seat is nice. You've got your automatic door opener button right here. These are all operated on buttons. Of course, there's a manual exit as well, but there's your button, you got your Type C's, you got your butt warmers over here, and this thing is just loaded down. Backseat butt warmers are a luxury of the top tier. You guys know we're a little bit partial to this 3-liter Hurricane motor. We have that exact same motor in Miss Hurricane Maggie that is currently under construction, getting a set of twin turbos from our friends over at HPT Turbos and being managed by our friends over at Grinatelli with the Grinatelli wastegates and blow-off valves. So very excited for that build. We are advancing this platform right here as far as we can right out of my garage. So it's really cool, really awesome to be a part of this, and I'm excited to see what we can do for this platform as a whole. So stick around, find out. All right, so we're here at the Thrill Ride booth. We're gonna go take a trip around the track in these new Dodge Chargers. We've done it once, we're gonna do it again. It's always fun, so we're gonna take advantage. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna have a good time. So stick around and let's do this. is so smooth with it. Woo-hoo.
What do you think, man?
I love it, man. I love it. They are. I got the opportunity to drive one and do the same course at the Tail of the Dragon Day that we did.
Oh, did you get to do Tail of the Dragon
Yes,
Day?
sir, I did. Man, it was awesome.
You can hit the white button there.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a great day. I was out helping all the media at the drag strip that particular day.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you very much.
That was a cool media event, man.
It was. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, my name is Garrett. It's nice to meet you, man.
You too, man.
All right, that was fun. That was fun. So, as you guys know, we did go out there on the media day and we ripped it up on one of those on our own, and we had an absolute blast with this thing. So, that was a good time. I enjoyed it. Let's go see what else we got in store for today. It's Durango. I was like, damn, I can't park by the door.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. How do you hold your steering wheel? Well, that depends. If I'm racing, I'm like this. If I'm driving and I'm tired, I'm like this. If I'm driving and I'm really tired, I'm like this.
Would you rather fight a bear or never be able to talk about your car again? Dude, that
I'm
bear
fighting
is
a bear,
going
brother.
down.
I'm
That
fighting a
bear
bear.
is going down. I'll take two on. Yeah. You got it.
Can't sacrifice the car. Describe your perfect drive in 5 words. Okay, so cool night, heaters on, windows down, some sort of littered scared playing on the radio.
The 4-door 6-pack. Enough room for all of that.
There we go. So Ricky, what you think about this car?
Oh man, there's room for all your friends.
Oh yeah?
Look at us.
Oh, man.
Two guys in the back of a hatch.
Just two guys chilling, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nothing weird about that. We're just
Nothing
here.
at all?
No.
Doing our thing?
It's a great time.
Hell yeah. All the space.
Wait, y'all got any more space in there?
Yeah? All right. Come in through that door.
Woo! Direct connection, drag pack setup available right now. Demon 170 carbon fiber wheels. The lightest setup you can own. Let's go. Go get your drag pack right now.
I'm not capable of making that walk right this moment.
I'm calling bullshit. Hey, birthday boy.
Ain't talking to me.
Oh, I am talking to you.
All right, so I'm out here in Scottsdale, Arizona with a couple of the other Badassadors, Rochelle and Megan, and we are getting ready to go out to Radford Racing School tomorrow to get schooled up a little bit on how to do some autocross and some drag racing. We're stoked for it. You guys should be stoked for it, and stick around because we're about to bring you guys some badass content.
It get hotter in the summer.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hotter in the summer. The winter don't stand no chance. It's hotter in the summer. Yeah. Hotter in the summer. The winter don't stand no chance. Hotter in the summer. Yeah.
It's official. I'm officially here to tear up someone else's car that I don't have to do maintenance on.
Gotta watch your front and your back. Be careful who you hug and you dab. Cause these niggas ain't your brother like that. Don't really love you like that. From the land of snakes, trying to be a great. Trusting everybody that I love, that was my mistake.
Oh, have you guys been out here before?
Never.
Ever.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
All right.
We're doing the 170s on the drag strip, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Now, can we line up next to another car, or is it just one car only, you know?
That's Chuck's deal.
'Cause they're
So
I gotta
for
talk to
drag
Chuck.
racing.
Because there's a certain individual that I have to
Oh,
have
Lord.
been with for weeks.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to say his name, but he's right behind me. And I'm over his shit. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they have a lot of cool, fun things planned for you guys for tomorrow. I
Right.
will be around tomorrow too, but this
Okay.
is kind of my forte, the road racing stuff.
Yeah. I'm kind of the drag racer of the Badassador group, so everyone tries to knock
Are you
me
guys
when they
all
can.
together?
We are, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
not by choice, but yeah.
Shut up. You love him and you know it. No, Garrett is the racer out of all, 100%. So,
What drag racer?
Drag racer, yes.
There's one guy that I love to just put out my notch on my belt. The guy that does this for a living, yeah, 100%.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I do drive go-karts occasionally. I know this little heavier. These cars are a little heavier than go-karts,
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
yep.
Cool.
Now conditions are a little cold, right? So tires are not in our favor.
Tires are cold and air is good.
Yeah, air's good,
Air's
right?
good.
So we run Cooper all-season tires on the cars, so that might be a tiny bit slippery, but it's not going to take much to get those tires warmed up and
Good.
kind of balanced out. What they actually don't like is the heat.
Yes.
Right.
When it gets hot,
Yeah,
they
gets
like
like-
literally
It'll
start to
melt,
melt.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're trying to do, okay, is balance the car. You speed up drag racer, right? When you speed up, what's the front end do?
Lifts.
It lifts up, right? Like those 170s that
Yep.
you'll be in tomorrow. Those things can actually do wheelies.
Yep.
Pretty awesome. But when that car is doing a wheelie, what's it not do very well? It takes away some of your steering.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if I were to, let's say, accelerate up to this first cone and then come off the gas or go to the brakes, where's all the weight going to go?
To the front.
It's going to go to the front. Okay, so it's going to increase the amount of grip on the front axle, but it's also decreasing the amount of grip on the back of the car. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just roll through the rest of this slalom course.
Should have put me and Sal on opposite sides. We might tip this thing.
All right. So, the last cone circle painted around it, that is the end of this side slalom. So we'll have to slow it down. And again, you'll see several cars lined up down at this end. Both the slaloms are identical. Cones are all 65 feet apart. So again, we'll start out at 25 miles an hour. Hopefully that's nice and easy. Good warm up run for you. Then we'll go to 30, 35. Then we'll start getting real specific, like 37, 38 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour. I know 40 doesn't sound too fast when it comes to like 170s and drag racing and things like that. But those cones aren't getting further apart, right? So actually 40 miles an hour
So sweet spot
is going to challenge you,
Oh, yeah.
for sure. Sweet spot's probably 35. 40 is like, hang
This is
on.
where that $10 a cone is going to add up, Sal.
$10 a cone?
$10 a cone is what he
It used
owes.
to only be 5.
Inflation, man.
Tariffs and all that.
Yeah.
I want you to try to keep the cones in your peripheral vision. They look between the cones.
Just showing us what not to do. That's all.
Yeah. So I hit it with my rear tire, okay? And so that was what I was going to talk about next is your driving line technique, okay? So what you want to do is allow the front axle just to go past like the next cone and give yourself a little bit of space too. And that's what I did is I got too close to it. Give yourself about 12 to 18 inches of room from that front tire to the rear tire, right? If your front tires are right up against the cone and then you turn, again, you're going to hit it with the rear tire like I just did. Once we get down here, again, slow it down.
Now, will each car have an instructor or no?
No. So these are the 9 cars, 8 cars, 9 cars that we've got prepped for you guys. Okay, so they're all 2023 Hellcats, automatics. Are you all familiar with the manual mode?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. So you can just use drive, but I would recommend putting it over in the manual mode and using third gear.
Okay.
Main reason for that is it's going to hold your RPMs up a little bit higher. Okay. And that's a good way of keeping track of your speed. Is just listening to that engine RPM as opposed to trying to look down at your dash. Okay. Get up to speed. I can level it off. Listen to your engine RPM. And then at the end of the slalom, glance down and see where you're at. Typically, students will slow down a couple miles an hour, and that might even be due to just all the steering. Gotcha. Okay. All right, we're going to do another run here. So we'll get up into third gear, level that speed off, turn, straight, turn, straight. So notice how I'm returning the steering wheel back to straight. It's not just a series of S turns. That pause in between steering inputs is to balance the car forward and or side by side.
I really hope the racer behind me is taking notes. This guy only goes straight. Oh, brother.
That's why we were working on turning right away.
He's not used to turning the wheel. He just hold on.
Hey, you got to turn off the track eventually, brother.
That's right. I'm gonna go put my cone back up. Cone of shame.
You know, I'll do it for you. I got it.
Oh, it sounds great at
I
it.
got it.
Yeah.
He's
I've
a
done
per-
it once or twice.
Plenty of practice.
There we go.
It would be our car too.
Righted my wrong.
We'll tell him Sal.
So if you do hit a cone, just go ahead and keep on going. A couple of us are going to be running around, picking up cones and every place needs to find. Or if it feels like there's no way you're going to make it or maintain control, you can always bail out of it too. And always
Fair.
go straight. Once again, let me know if you have any questions about the cars. Looks like people are loading up, so let's leave those 2 cars at the end. That's for a different class.
Okay.
So any car but those last 2.
Extra.
Now let me tell you about my best friend. All right, so there's the wiping. This is interesting. There ain't no way in hell I could walk around like this all the time. This woman is out of her damn mind. Hey, hurry up, I need to get in the car. Yeet. Thank you. Your sacrifices are appreciated. This is kind of fun, but fuck, it's heavy.
We about to get this shit started. Let's do it.
So, yeah, say a few words if you need, but when you're ready,
I'm ready.
on your way.
Let's go.
Yeah,
You ready?
9 and 3. All right, you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, so first run, I want you to practice the vision, that steering technique that we talked about. Once you're done with the slalom on this side, remember to get back in line over there. That way we can give you some feedback and let you know when to go. All right, so hands 9 and 3 once you're straight and good to go. All right, come on down. Excellent. All right, so first one, I want you to get used to the car. Even though you know these cars have been vision. Do 25 for this first run. Once we're done with the slalom on this side, remember to get back in line over there.
I'm good. How are you? Are you excited for today?
I'm so excited.
Are you ready for this shit?
Yeah.
Are you about to run this shit?
I'm about to run over some cones.
Okay, well let's run over some cones then. At least we got confidence.
I'm excited.
Let's do it. Do it. All right, Sal.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready to run this shit?
I'm ready to run this shit.
Go run this shit.
Go run this shit.
Woo! Woo! All right, brother.
All I'm gonna say is they're gonna have to put a new order of cones in.
We doing another man's Hellcat.
God bless America.
My Hellcat is way
Listen,
faster.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just driving. She asked for a ride. Oh, what am I gonna do?
You know what? Keep her. That's what I want you to
I'm
do.
just a good Samaritan.
Go
That's
ahead
it.
and keep her.
I'm a good Samaritan.
Hey, the
What am I gonna
exit's
do?
that way. I'll go ahead and I'll guide you out.
Here at Radford Racing School, and we've officially made it through our first exercise. It's avoiding some cones. I think he said it's somewhere around 60 feet between each cone, so not super close, but we went out there, started at about 20, 25 miles an hour and ended at 40. I had a good time. I smoked one cone, I believe, on the return 40, so the intent behind the 40-mile-an-hour weave was to try not to hit the cones, but to also try to lose a little bit of control and see what it feels like getting that car rocking back and forth in an unsafe manner. So we gave that a shot. I had a good time doing that. I felt very controlled with the 40 on the first half, but on the back half, I do think I smoked a cone. So we're looking forward to the next exercise. We've got a few minutes until we get started there, so stick around and let's have some fun.
45.
Yes, sir.
Get ready.
Contact you again about your car.
Extended warranty! Yes!
I really have a short opportunity to get in there and feel what we can do with that car, because I can make the car skid from like the back end, make it cause like an oversteer skid, or I can even raise the front end and make the front end part turn like understeer. We're going to focus mainly on oversteer. Just trying to get you a feel for how to respond when a car starts to slide. For those of you that live in the snow belt area, it's probably pretty easy for you because you have a little bit of experience. But this is the kind of thing that can happen on dry roads as well when you're driving at speed. Get some film footage. If it's getting a little cold, go back in your car, have it running, the heat on, and then get back out and do some more filming if you want. All right. But I'll lead you around. William and Rob are going to grab the skid cars and lead us down there, and then we'll get rolling. All right. So do me a favor. Please be very careful as you're backing up. So you're going to have 9 of you guys, eight drivers, kind of back up at the same time. It could be kind of malicious. So just be courteous with each other, and I'll lead you down there.
All right, so now you kind of know what to expect there.
Whoa.
You picked up the pace just a little bit.
I did.
And that's fine, but you just have to anticipate things happening a little bit quicker too, and getting that counter steering a little bit sooner, a little bit faster.
See how many times Garrett spins it. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Natural.
You're a natural.
Yeah, have you done some stuff like this before?
Yeah, one time at the media day we did for the Hurricanes.
Okay, where was that?
That was at Tail of the Dragon in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
But they gave us a little parking lot to go out and play into.
Fantastic job out here. That was really impressive.
Anybody spin it out on accident?
Yeah, I saw a couple spin outs over there.
Yeah. Mostly that side.
Garrett did one.
Yeah, I don't know how to drive slow, so like.
Oh, there you go.
What is going on? We are out here at Radford Racing School. As you guys probably know at this point, we're getting ready to go do the autocross portion of the curriculum. I don't quite know what this is going to entail, but I do see a lot of cones set up out here. So I think we're going to go out here and get real familiar with the cars, and then hopefully go get on the real road course. So let's see what the instructors got in store for us.
Barrett went at 200ths of a second quicker on this last round. So we got some quick times.
All right.
Considering, you know,
Oh,
I
wait,
know
one
that
second. Can I get
most of
some?
you haven't done a lot of this stuff in the past, so we consider anything in the 24s to be a quick time.
Ooh,
And
let's
we
go.
had 5 of you in the 24s.
Wow!
That's what's up.
All right. Anybody curious as to who went quickest?
Yeah.
All right. So the time, I'm very consistent, but with a time of 24:48 was John.
Whatever, bro. Go back to Florida.
Recalibrate that timing system.
The only two that went quicker on their final run were Rochelle and Megan. So good job on you.
All right.
Continuing to go faster, not overdrive.
Oh yeah.
So who wants to be responsible for the times? I guess John. Maybe.
Wait, can you give us second and third?
It's hard, yeah, the way it's written.
I'm sorry.
Who are the 24s?
Lots of folks.
Yeah, wait, read out the 24s. How about
We
that?
had Ricky had a 24.81.
All right.
Again,
Slow.
John had a bunch of 24s. I think the most 24s. Rightly so.
At what? At what number? What?
24.48.
Oh, 24.
We had Garrett
John.
had a 24.99.
Hey, I was faster than you. I'm calling it slow.
I'll look to the left view mirror to see if anybody's coming down the straightaway. If it's clear, I've got enough space for you and all of us to be together to go out on track. We're going to take off. Do a little recon lap. What we're going to do is a 1.1 mile road course. It's 2/3 of the racetrack. We have cones lined up at certain areas on the track to tell you where the braking references are, where the apex is, where like a turning point is, exits.
So it looks like with your cone configuration that the goal is to get as close to them as possible without hitting.
Yeah, so inside a curve, that's designating where the apex is point. It's the point that you come closest to the inside of the turn.
Right.
So I don't come right up against the curb until where the cones are. Now, if you have a banked curb like this, just stay up to the side of it. It's fine. You don't have to be on top of it.
Right.
Flat curbs you can go over. Now, as you come out of here, you see there's a lot of walls and tire barriers and stuff like that. This is actually the drag strip. The drag strip comes right through here.
This way, yeah.
And that's a turnaround. So what I'm doing is I'm going to aim for that cone out there on the left. That is my exit reference. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a straight line from the apex of turn 15 right out to that cone.
Yeah.
Now, before I get there, before I get to point A, I'm already looking at point B. So before I get to my exit, my eyes are looking way down the road. In fact, I'll start doing that now because I know I'm headed right for the cone. I don't need to look at it anymore. Eyes up ahead, look way down that straightaway. You can see all the way down to the end, right? And so use that vision, right? As you're coming out towards that cone, you're pretty hard on the throttle. Typically on a road course, when you're on a straightaway, that's a great time to maybe, if you need to, check the mirrors, check your gauges, eyes back up, because it takes the least amount of concentration to drive on a straight line. So I'll check, make sure there's no warning lights or anything like that, and then eyes back up. Now, I'm coming down here. You see this next curve, it kind of darts out and juts back again. Don't follow that. You're just going to drive a straight line right down here.
Right. This is straightaway.
Yeah. People love to follow the silhouettes of the edge of the track, and you don't need to. No need.
up there.
Ears all over like
Feel it.
I'm ready. Fucking sit down.
I'll probably have it too.
Yeah.
Good.
I must have gone to the bathroom. Oh, yeah.
Should I like cuddle up in the corner just be like, the day after Radford Racing School? Pass out.
You guys want some water?
I do want a water.
I also want. I'm very parched. Anybody want a water? I'll throw it.
I do.
8 a.m. 8 a.m. sharp. Now, guys, in case you haven't met, I think you did meet, but this is Chuck Sundstrom. He's the general manager of the school.
Hey, Chuck.
And he's also our lead instructor on the drag racing side of the instructional department. So what he's got, I'll just say a lot of experience. He doesn't like when I say decades of experience because he said that it makes him feel old. But he's got decades
I'm
of
a little bit
experience.
older than Danny, but
Just a
not
little
much.
bit.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like Danny said, today was road course stuff, and it's interesting because when I teach a drag class, there's a lot of stuff that crosses over, and people come in and say, well, you always go straight. Well, that's not really true. When you're driving a 1,000 horsepower car and, you know, learning where to look, what to think, different things, a lot of that weight transfer training and, you know, skid car training, everything really does come into play into drag racing also. And tomorrow, our drag racing class is a little bit different. So when we do our normal drag racing class, we teach people how to drag race. But a lot of that class is dedicated to the cars themselves because you guys are going to be driving the most impressive car there ever was or ever is with the Demon 170. I've been drag racing a really long time, like Danny said. I've driven a lot of different drag race cars. I've built a lot of drag race cars. And there isn't anything that compares to that car from a production car. Nothing. Nothing. There is not when you look at a drag racing world. So we are going to talk some about some of the different features in the car itself. And, you know, it's kind of up to you guys in some of our drag race classes. We dedicate a couple hours to that, and sometimes it's 2 hours, and sometimes the students spend 4 hours asking us questions. And, you know, I mean, we're not going to get that in depth, but again, we're going to talk some about the cars and the different features in it and the cool features of them, and then show you how those work and how they benefit you as a driver on the street or anywhere you drive those cars, drag strip or whatever. So it's going to be fun. We're going to burn up lots of tires tomorrow, so we will.
Yeah,
so.
All right, so report back here, 8 a.m. sharp. And what we'll probably wind up doing is splitting off from the rest of the team because they're going to be doing some other things. But we'll have our own classroom to talk about how tomorrow will go hour by hour when we get in the morning. All right?
Cool.
Have a great night, gang.
Just so you know, I am going to have a debrief with all the instructors today. So that might make a decision as to who gets to drive what tomorrow. You guys can fill that out.
Yeah, thanks, man.
We're good.
All right.
Well, Sal's getting training wheels.
The burnout we're going to show you here, what we do when we're drag racing, nice consistent burnout in drive, nice and smooth. I don't have to whack the throttle right now. I've got plenty of brake pressure holding this car. I'm just going to nice and easy start rolling into that throttle. Chassis will kind of tighten up, tires will start spinning, RPM's going to hop up. Our goal is to keep it between 3,000 and 4,000. So it'll hop up, then it's going to shift. And when it shifts, the RPM will fall off. Just roll a little bit more throttle, bring it back up. Once we're done with our burnout, I'm ready to go. I'll tell you, go, whatever you're done with your burnout. That's all you have to do at that point is just let your finger off the OK button. Keep that throttle in the same position. You don't need to whack it. I mean, if you do, that's where you go up and you blow the rear end up. So nice, just let go of the OK button. The car's going to immediately start moving forward. We let the car come forward a few feet and then roll onto the throttle. Also, again, nice and smooth. Again, from here, go up to your launch menu. This is where you can make your adjustments for launch. As we told you, you're not 1400. I tell all of our students, I said, just put it on 1400 and forget about it. There's really nothing, there's no unless you're at the drag strip and you're using it, you're on a really good track and you're having a hard time cutting a white away. You want to try and pick up some reaction time. You may bump it one or two. If you go down much below that, it wants to fall on its face. So.
When you're using launch control, you're using both feet because you're going to be on the brake and the gas at the same time. So we'll go ahead and activate it. It'll show you that it'll launch at 1400. At this point, good stiff brake pedal. You don't have to crush it because that's one of the benefits to not bringing the RPM up. The trick to getting on the launch control is it's got to go from dead idle to wide open throttle in an instant. So back there when we're doing the burnout, I'm telling you to go nice and smooth and roll that throttle. Here, you just got to punch it to the floor. If you roll it or you bobble it at all, the rev limiter won't engage it. You're just going to basically start spinning the tire speed. So I'm ready to go. I'm just going to hammer it to the floor, sit on the rev limiter when I'm ready to go, take my foot off the brake.
Activate your line lock. Hard brake, bring it up over 1200. Push and hold, foot off the brake. Go ahead and roll in, do your burnout. Alright, both paddles back, hard brake, punch it to the floor.
It says trans brake unavailable, trans protect.
Transmission temp isn't warm enough. Hit that brake.
114, we're a little low.
Yeah.
Should I make a lap around the lot and hop back in line?
Just put it in gear, brake circuit a little bit. It'll go up. Hard on the brake. I don't want to spin the tire, just want to bring it up. See, it'll climb right up.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Cool.
Okay, now pull back in the paddles. See if it works.
Trans brake. Sorry. Okay. There we go.
Alright, go ahead and roll up your windows. Okay, both paddles back, hard brake, punch it to the floor. Let go of your first paddle, foot off the brake, and go. You good now? You can hear me? Okay.
Well, we got the gap.
Both pedals back. Hard brake. Punch into the floor. Let go your first pedal. Foot off the brake.
We just wanted to kind of give you guys what we call a muscle car experience. It was kind of cool because you got to drive a bunch of different cars, and hopefully you saw the differences in the cars based on reality of horsepower versus traction control versus all-wheel drive versus tires. You know, the 170s, for us to put them out here with a really good tire isn't real safe because they're going really fast and it tears up the tire. So we brought them out here on an all-season tire. The car still works good. It's smooth. The traction control works amazingly. It really does, but it pulls out a lot of power. And when you're using the transmission brake with the traction control, it's really smooth. Actually, if we use launch control in those cars, it's worse. When you take your foot out the brake, it'll fall right on its face.
Awesome, thank
Ready?
you. Yep.
Set, go.
White EV, 25.84, 25.56. Gary, silver 6-pack, 24.87. Fast run again, 25.52 for your second run. Sal in the silver, 24.79.
Hey, let's go Sal.
And then 25.
Most improved.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
And no goddamn right. You know why? I had some good instructors.
Yes, well, we enjoyed having you folks here. On behalf of all of us, Chuck, Rick, myself, William, you know, we love doing programs like this and kind of showing you folks a little bit about what we do here. We only had a couple of days with you, but you know, we typically take somebody for 2 or 3 and sometimes even 4 days at a time and really just live, sleep, breathe good car control skills, right? Immerse. Yes. Immersive experience. So, you know, please come back and see us again. Spread the word that we're here. And
we'll definitely.
I know you will with some of the stuff you'll be posting out there as well. And I hope you got some really good content. I hope you got some things that will really help you guys out as well. But come back and see us again soon. And we look forward to you know, having you out here again.
Yep.
Any questions before we let anybody go? Chuck, anything you'd like to say? Any parting words?
Same thing. Thanks, everybody. We had a great time with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I mentioned last night, I think the best part of this and the instructing part of it is the people. It really is. And you guys have been amazing, incredible. I'll be honest, we don't know who's going to show up and, you know, what we're going to have and when we do a program like this and we have somebody come in for something special and specific. But you guys were all awesome. You listened. You did great. You had a great time. You were great. Awesome. Thank you.
Ow, ow! Ow, ow!
Last night, just real quick, last night we were on the podcast. I mentioned for that podcast we would do a promotion, Badass 20, if anyone called. If any of you want to do something individual with us, reach out to Daniel and let us know. If you want to do something special where you're trying to promote a class or you want to offer a discount through your individual post with your name, we can do that. You know, it's just kind of fun. It's exciting. You know, I mean, you guys could get a little competition going, see who gets the most phone calls to us, right?
Okay, I see how he's marketing himself here. Smart motherfucker. That's a businessman. I know why you're here. I see you.
William?
No, just thanks for coming out. It was fun working with you all.
All right. And gang, Daniel and Peyton are here to want to kind of just peek their heads in and say thank you as well.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, come see us at any events. Message us on social. We'd love to have all you guys back out here anytime. So,
thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Huge help.
Yes. So thanks again, folks. Be safe on your travels home. Come back and see us again. Stay in touch, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys. And I've got one for Mr. Garrett. Where's Garrett at? Come on up.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Radford Racing School certificate of graduation. It's got your name on it, the class you took, and your instructor's signature signing you off. Great job, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Right on. Round of applause for this guy right here. All right. Now, I don't think.
So we just finished up with the curriculum here at Radford Racing School. We've done some drag racing. We've done a little bit of drifting, not a ton of drifting, but a little bit. It wasn't part of the curriculum, but we did it. And we did some road racing. So we have had a great time out here with the Radford Racing School crew. This is an awesome experience, and I would recommend it to any one of you guys who ever get the opportunity. So even if you already know what you're doing, I guarantee you they can help you brush up on some skills and help you get back to the fundamentals. So super excited about the experience we had here. It was a great time, and I can't wait to go back home and apply it to the drag strip out there. So now I think we're gonna go do some go-karts. So let's go and kick the guy's ass.
Named their future a fun and safe racing experience.
Alright guys, just like that video said, your first and last lap will be slow. There's no bothering between each other or the barriers. You guys are waiting for a lap time, not position, so if you see that blue over sign, kindly move out of the way, let the faster driver through. Speaking of faster driver, you guys will be on track with our track record holder. Do not hold back, because he'll probably be too long.
Get out the way,
It's a safe lane one, just take that pin left, lane 3, follow that. Last tire in lane 1. Everyone get their visors down, please, visors down. Alright, you guys are good to go.
Shit! I'm not ready for that! Rubbing is racing, buddy! Woo! Jesus Christ!
He has the record track time.
I thought you said you were fast.
You want me to go first?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Ricky!
How's that? A lot better than I'm gonna do.
Gank the lead.
Oh, I think you get another one because I got the high score. I'll go. Yeah, new high score.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
New high score.
Oh, that was a good one. That's gonna beat it.
No, it ain't. Yeah, no, way short.
I'll give it one more.
It arrived from the scene, but it didn't do much more than that.
There we go. That's an 8. That's an 8. 800. 800. There it is.
New high score. New high score.
I keep beating my
Going for it. All right, give it your all.
All right, there you go. Hey, oh, this man's taking the 3-step approach.
No.
That's Happy Gilmore.
Oh my God. Who's next?
You did a few points better than I did.
Back, you beat Garrett.
All right, so it's the last day. We're packed up. We are headed to the airport, and it is time to get back home and get back to reality. So unfortunately, we're about to step away from the sun and into some shitty weather. There's snow, there's ice on the ground, and realistically, I'm just hoping we can still get into DFW. So let's try not to be depressed today.